Welcome back to Dave and Audrey Does Outdoors. We're on a bit of a, we're up in, we're near Dalwhinnie, up, I guess you could call it the Highlands. There's a lot of snowy peaked hills. It's quite late, we've driven up tonight to get the most of it. We're going up onto Skye and I'm going to visit an old mate of mine as well. So I'm going to do a little bit of footage on the way. And we're just going to get a wee, we thought we'd break up the journey because it's quite far. It's about a 5-hour drive and I was working today, so I thought we would just break up the journey and get 2 or 3 hours in the car tonight, pitch somewhere around about here in Dalwhinnie, which is not quite half the way up to Skye, but that way I can get up much earlier tomorrow and have a bit more of a fuller day, catch up with my mate, and then on Friday I think we're going to try and maybe go on to Skye. I really want to do the Old Manor Store, which is not it's a spectacular rock kind of formations, and it's sort of should be doable. So we're going to try and squeeze in quite a lot, so it might end up being a 2-parter depending how long we go. So it's about 8:30. Didn't get away until after tea, about 6:30. We're just going to walk along here a little bit, but yeah, absolutely stunning. The air is fresh, and I don't know what the name of that loch is, but it's the big loch beside Dalwhinnie. And so thanks again for tuning in, and stay with me. We've got a couple of days of adventures and bits and pieces and a fire and maybe some swimming. Although it's freezing, there's lots of snow still, believe it or not, in the hills. So listen, I'm going to crack on. We're going to try and find a wee spot to get the tent up. So I need to get wrapped up because it's proper cold. I'm not sure if you can see all the little herd of deer there. A couple of stags and 4 or 5 bucks. There's going to be loads of deer. There's a little cottage along there, I'm not sure. See? There's going to be quite a lot of deer noise tonight. Half tempted to skirt around here so we get a wee flat spot at the back of the hill there. You can see them just cresting the ridge. Stunning, beautiful. A couple of cottages, a couple of lodge houses. There's lodge house. Right. They've been doing quite a lot of felling, not this year, but the last kind of few years, stripping back this sort of mass-produced pine, non-native. We've found a little sort of spot just beside that's a bit more of a native, older fir or spruce. I don't know if you can see the snow on the hilltops. I think we're going to try and squeeze the tent in this little spot, because we're going to potentially get a wee bit of a sunrise somewhere over here, but you can see the snow caps, so that we might actually get some snow tonight. So I'm thinking if we're in this wee sort of sheltered spot, in case it gets a wee bit rock and roll. So right, it's getting dark. This camera's not good in the dark, as we know. I'm getting an early night, but let's get a tent up. And we've got this scarp, so it's suitable for all weathers. She's got her bits and pieces. We're nice and warm. That was a wee bit of a hike up the hill, nothing too dramatic. So we'll get set up. I might take a little bit of this. We're not going to have a fire, I don't think, although the ground's sodden. But there's, I don't know, it's getting late. We'll see how we feel. Let's get the tent up first. I'm not sure how much you're going to pick up because it's almost 9:30. Beautiful view across the Dalwhinnie. That's the distillery, the lights, and there's rain and weather coming over. So we're going to. So I'm pretty almost couple more guys to put up. I'm not sure how much you're seeing because it's getting quite dark. We're going to turn in quite early. We're going to have some supper. She's got some nice food. I've got to get my mat up, her bed. This is a new little, it's a slightly smaller one of the other one that we've got. So this is just for camping in the car. I'm going to get the mat up. We never got much chance to spend any time down at the loch side, but that's okay. Audrey, come here. I'm going to keep a close eye on her. Audrey, come here. Here. I'm going to stick her on her lead. There's some serious weather coming down across there, so I'm going to get hunkered down, get her supper and stuff. Hiya. How you getting on? How you getting on, little one? You getting on good? So, nice wee spot. I've got a wee bit of shelter from this side. We're a wee bit more exposed that side, but nothing major. We're not on the top of a mountain or anything, so good wee spot. And it's just it's a wee couple hours crash for the morning, so I'm going to get a jumper on her as it's getting cold. I've got my thick woolly socks. It's going to be below freezing tonight, so I've got the Snugpack 5 Thermarest Neo Air and my Tricology pillow. She's got tin foil underneath, plastic, and she's going to have my couple of jackets over her, and she'll be inside as well. Winter in her, and kettle's on, get a quick brew and get a cup of tea on. Other than that, I'm just starting to get cold. The wind's picking up a little bit, so I'm just we'll get sort of tucked up and I'll say good night. Good first night though. It was a late start. Get up. We're Dilwhinnie, so we're kind of a couple hours to Skye, so it'll get a much fuller day tomorrow, and hopefully I'll get a decent sleep tonight. Although who knows what the weather's going to bring in. It's going to be a mixed night, so but we're batting down. Got a nice little spot here. The tent's a wee bit sheltered as well behind this fallen tree, so all good. That's us. It's proper cold. I'd say freezing. Bits of moisture freezing up in the side of the tent and stuff. So, but we're wrapped up. She's super cozy. Sort of. I've got my jacket I can stick over her if required. So I'll give you a guided tour of the tent and starting the setup tomorrow morning. We're going to get up, have a coffee. We'll see if we get up for sunset. It's 5:30, sunrise I should say. 5:30. We'll see if we can materialise. I don't know if it's going to be cloudy or not, so you can often get up and there's no sunrise. So, but I'll probably pop my head out and check it if we can. So yeah, just a short one tonight because it's been pitch dark and cold, but a nice wee pitch. Seems quiet. A couple of wee owls are across there, which I absolutely adore at night. So yeah, we're going to get tucked up and keep cosy, get a good night's sleep, and we'll check in the morning. Morning, folks. What time is it? It's like 6:15. I might, as you can see, we've had a little bit of snow last night. I mean, you're talking what, May, early May. Wasn't expecting that, right? I didn't even bring my winter pole, so you can see the massive this guy here with my stick must have, because at night I woke up and the snow was like the tent was like here, so I'm more worried about getting the car moving down the bottom of the hill, I was toasty, absolutely toasty, and she's pretty toasty as well, as you can see. So we're just going to sit and chill, and it's only 6, it's early doors, still snowing, unreal, was not expecting that. I'm going to be sledging down the hill, so I'm going to have a coffee and some breakfast, but I'm just going to tuck in for a minute and get up maybe about 7 or something like that. Proper long life for me there. It's 8 o'clock. This sleeping bag, you can fold up the end and clip it. That probably helped last night. It just makes it fit. I'm 5'8", and over 5'8", you'd be struggling, but it's perfect for that. I just wanted to show you her again. She's like amazing. It's been snowing really heavily all night. We've been toasty and cosy. The tent's been sagging but dry, it's been fine. So you can see that's all snow. May the 6th, 2021. I'm not sure how many inches of snow that is, but let's get this properly zipped up. Mental. 6th of May 2021. Sixth of May 2021. It's like it's a blizzard. That's been, I don't know how many inches of snow overnight. 6 inches, something like that. It's freezing. It's Baltic. We're a few miles from the car. I'm not sure if we're going to make it up north because it's like a blizzard. Amazing, absolutely gorgeous though. Buzzing. I'm going to get my coffee on. I'm needing a coffee. I don't even have my over trousers. I didn't even bring my gaiters up, not thinking, I knew we'd get a wee bit of snow, but nothing like this. This is crazy stuff. Absolutely crazy stuff. The tent held up. You can see it was sagging under a lot of the snow. Water sitting on it. Never the best. I could tighten up some of that stuff just now, but we were dry inside all night. So again, well done. Scarp 1 held up well. I'm going to get my coffee on just in the porch, get a little bit of fruit and stuff. She's just going to stay in her bed. It's only the back at 8, so perfect. You can see the snow on that side of the tent. Nice little spot just underneath this fallen pine tree though, so we've got a decent bit of shelter. Up onto the moors and the hills. Fantastic. Blizzard. I don't know what the road, the A9's, I'm not sure. We're going to get a coffee on and pack up. I'm going to need to carry her most of the way to the car. Because it's honestly, that's 6, 8. That's not been, I've not touched that. I need to clear that away to get into this door. That's almost like 10 inches drift, and that's behind the tree for shelter. It's been snowing for 6 hours at least. Yeah, beauty. That's immense. Absolutely beautiful. A little taste of Christmas, winter, snow in May. that just sums up this year, honestly. Bizarre, crazy, unimaginable, unfathomable. Yeah, gas is working not too bad. I put it in my sleeping bag to certainly taking its time to boil. I put the gas canister in the bottom of the sleeping bag just for half hour before we woke up. Right, it's clearing up a little bit. I'm not sure if we're going to get any view, but it's lifting a little bit, which is great. Don't know if it's going to... Yeah, there's a little bit of view down to Dalwhinnie. You can almost see the distillery in the distance. It's us. Right, in for a little coffee. Well needed, I see. Was not expecting 6 inches of snow last night. Freezing. So we're going to have a coffee and then throw everything in the bag. I'm not sure how much filming we're going to get done in all this snow and rain and coldness. I'm going to end up carrying her, but I'm just going to have my coffee, start packing up, do a little bit of filming, not too much, get back to the car and then assess what we're doing. Right folks, that's us leaving just a little snow patch. I think we've got everything. It's quite tricky, counted all the pegs and all the rest of it, but inevitably it's quite tricky when you've got 6 inches of snow. Weather's still pretty, it's clearing up a little bit, but I'm going to carry her down off some of the deep bit, but I think my feet are going to get wet. I didn't bring my waterproofs, not thinking that we'd be expecting this, but you can see up at the hill at the back there, it's clearing up a little bit. So we're just going to get down the hill, get back to the car, assess what the road's like. We're supposed to be going up north, but I don't know. I'll drive through Dalwhinnie up to the distillery and see what the roads are like. It's proper bitter though. We're going to gorgeous, cold. Going to get down, follow the tree line down to the loch side, along the loch side. I'm going to pick her up a little bit because it's freezing for her. But yeah, get down the hill. Not quite signed off yet. I'll check out either in the car or sort of somewhere later on. But thanks again for joining us. Remember, give us a thumbs up, wee comment, subscribe if you've not. Appreciate everyone's support. Fantastic night. She's getting a wee bit, she needs her breakfast. She wasn't hungry when she woke up, so it's only about 9, half 9, so we'll crack on. She's got both her jumpers on. She's actually fine. She's enjoying the snow. Proper little mountain dog. I carried her most of the way because it was pretty boggy and wet down the hill. We were away up, pretty elevated up behind that wood, right on the ups. This is the loch. Little fishing boat out today. The weather just keeps sweeping in. It's nice though. For anyone new to the channel, it's really just me and this little one, Audrey. She's a Jackadoodle. She's 4. She's a bit of a, she's pretending to be a complete mountain dog, but she's a proper little lap dog. But she's pretty adaptable. She's loving the snow. So it's really just about us two getting out into the wilderness, exploring, camping, cooking, promoting good health, good mental health, stuff like that. So check out my other videos. We've been doing it for, it'll be a year, coming up to a year next month. Great fun, enjoying it. Gives me a good reason to get out and about, and I know some of you guys are really enjoying the content as well. So please subscribe if you've not already. It really does help the channel, much appreciated, and stay tuned. This is a cool war memorial for the Second World War, particularly the commandos that fought in the Second World War. Beautiful spot. Look at the view, the mountain range, snow peaked. We're continuing up toward the west coast, so the snow kind of was right across in the centre. Dilwhinnie way was like, I don't know, 6-8 inches. The road was a wee bit dicey, but nothing that the wee car couldn't handle. So we're going to crack on. We just stopped. She's had some food, some water, and we've never stopped here. It's absolutely stunning. Big brass of 3 commandos. Gorgeous. This is the famous Elandollen Castle. You can see, beautiful. The car park's quite busy. Today's a Thursday, what, 6th of May? Quite busy, beautiful. Audrey's just stretching her legs. We're not far from my friend's house. We're going to stop and pick up some bacon, some sausages. But really beautiful old castle. Set out in the bridge. There's a big car park. It's quite busy today. I think tourism stuff's starting to open up again. So absolutely stunning. Snow-capped mountains. Audrey. There's girl. She's doing well. She's enjoying her little break with her dad. So we're up at Nyes, up at Achmore.
Well, that's Dave arrived up the west coast here. We're going to do a bit of walking up Loch Nagillion today.
Nice one.
Just up there.
We're just going to go up this hill. There's a little loch in.
It's Loch Nagillion.
Loch Nagillion. Have I got my swim shorts in the boot?
Oh, you'll be...
I don't think we'll go for a swim today.
No, it's for the brave.
For the brave-hearted,
here.
not today. Right, we're going to crack on up the hill, but we're going to take a little bit of footage up there. It looks absolutely gorgeous. The sea's just down a little kind of sort of road down here, but we might get a bit of a view. Now, will we get a view over to the sea from the top?
Get a view on the
way up. Nice one.
He's crazy. He's crazy. This man is insane. Go and get your head under, Dave. Go on, do it. You have to do it.
Dave, I'm nice.
I'm good. Fuck it.
The wee shelf there just gets deep all of a sudden.
What do you think it is? Do you reckon it's 4 degrees?
That's warm, that's like the Mediterranean. It's nice. Oh, it's not that bad, is it? Oh, wait till you're in. Yes, nice, well done. Oh, nice, nice. Well done. Oh, freezing. Freezing, but absolutely beautiful.
Refreshing.
Nye, what'd you say? Refreshing?
It was worth the effort. Yeah.
Oh, that is better than most things apart from maybe one that I can think of. Fantastic. I'm going to get some dry clothes on. Didn't even bring a towel or my trugs. Brilliant. Wild swimming at its best. Up at the top. Windy, you're probably that's torrid and poking through the valleys there, and this is down Applecross. Get the chin straps on the hats. That's us down on Fernaig Beach. I'm not sure how much you're picking up because the light's quite poor, but the old GoPro, it does adjust not too badly for dull lights. It's after 9, absolutely still, no midges. Well, there's a couple at the top of the hill, but nothing major this time of year. Up on these cliffs we've got like nesting golden eagles. Absolutely beautiful little spot. I'm going to sign out there. Had a really nice night with I. Not sure what my plans are tomorrow.
Good night.
Night. Hopefully do some filming. Might get on to Skye. Big shout out to Andy, by the way. Nice brother. We were speaking to him earlier on, so great to see him. Keep getting into the outdoors. Keep healthy, my man. We'll see you tomorrow. Me and Audrey have made it on to Skye. We're going to go up to the Old Manor store, but the road's quite busy. Hearing a beautiful little woodpecker down here on the coast. So we're going to maybe try and go up to Glen Brittle, which is a bit closer. A bit of it late night last night with my mate, which was great. No alcohol, obviously. Just a really good catch up, but a bit of a late night, early start. It's like cuckoo, if you're picking that up. So we're going to drive up. We've just come through Broadford. As you can see, some of the scenery, it's absolutely stunning. That cuckoo's amazing. You can see some of the scenery up here is just immense. Glen Brittle's up this way. We're under the old bridge at Skye, and it's starting to pee down the rain. We had a little wander around Glen Brittle down by the fairy pools, but it was really busy, so we had a quick wander, and then we just kind of came back. So see the lovely crystal clear mountain streams and rivers. Tempted to go in for a swim, but it's pretty heavy rain, so we're going to get back down the road. I'll probably sign off there. We'll probably stop somewhere down the road to let the dog out, but hope you've enjoyed today's video. Remember, give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you've not already. Appreciate everyone's support. Little whistle stop up on the Skye. It was mainly to visit my mate, but we had a bit of snow camp the other night as well, which was fun. So thanks again, take care everyone, and from me and from Power, Audrey, in amongst the sleety snow. We'll catch you the next time. Well, we really enjoyed our time up on the west coast of Scotland again, Audrey and I. We're just going to head home. Spent a bit of time on Skye. There's quite a lot of single roads still, and it was quite busy, and it was a bit up and down, and so, but beautiful, absolutely gorgeous all the same. That's the Skye Bridge, obviously.